they can't sing. They can't. And you're hearing it from me. They can't. Don't join. Start your own acapella group or do vocal lessons because it's not given. Guys, don't mind this. I just broke out. I'm just breaking out. I don't know how I'm breaking out. But it's happening. Anyway. What's up, guys? This is Jordan here. I'm back with another video. See, I got the hair done. You know what I'm saying? Looking good because school about to start back up. So, yeah. Today, guys, I'm going to be doing a story time. I'm going to do the story time real quick because I got somewhere to be. I just threw on my onesie. Oh, yeah, I like my onesie. Wait, hold on. Where's the... Okay, I forgot where I got this from. Yeah, where did I get it from? Boohoo Man or something like that? I think, I don't know. So yeah, guys, I got the onesie on, you know what I'm saying? All blacked out, looking good as hell. Feeling good as hell. I'm gonna be doing a story time. Let me take this off so y'all can see it. Ooh. Ooh. So basically, guys, I'm gonna be doing a story time today, talking about my acapella group that I joined. So I'm doing a story time talking about the acapella group that I joined and how it totally went left. Basically, you know, I like to sing or whatever. Still working on the vocals because I'm not there yet, but you know, I like to sing. So my vocal teacher.
Power off.
I'm tired of that shit happening. That's because every time I make these videos, I'm just getting out the shower. So basically, my vocal teacher, I had brought it up to him or something like that, and he was like encouraging me to join the group. So I was like, oh, I don't really know if I should join. Why not? Like, I need the extra practice, more warm-ups, more singing I'm doing, things like that to help me get over stage fright and shit like that. So I was like, why not? So I think the flyer or whatever said that you had to audition like a 1-minute video. So either come to auditions or like perform, like send a 1-minute video of you singing. I was like, all right. Mind you, this was beginning the semester. So I was like, all right. So beginning of the semester came, I signed up for the auditions. I came to the auditions. So basically, I showed up at the audition, right? It was a room, it was like a big ass classroom full of people, mad different students I never met before. So I'm all nervous and shit, like scared, nervous. So I'm like, okay, whew, my heart beating out my chest. I feel like I'm about to faint, pass out. Like, I don't know what's going on. So basically, it was other singers in there, and they let me go first. So I was like, I actually got somewhere to be, because I did have somewhere to be. So I was like, is it okay if I go first? She was like, yeah. So, you know, I performed, you know, my guy, Usher. I performed Usher, You Got It Bad. So I performed that or whatever. I'm going to include the video in here just so y'all can see me singing it. Not for the audition, but this is just me singing in my free time. But it's the same audition. I think I sung You Got It Bad.
When you're feeling your body, you found somebody who makes you change your way, like hanging with your crew. Said you act like you're ready, but you don't really know. And everything in your past, you wanna let it go. You got it bad. When you miss a day without your friend, your whole life's off track. All my people, you know what's going on. Look at your mate and help me sing my song. Tell them I'm your man, you're my girl. I'm gonna tell it to the whole wide world. Ladies say I'm your girl, you're my man. Promise to love you the best I can.
So, before I started singing, I was like, can somebody give me a countdown? I should have picked up already that these motherfuckers had a little attitude. because the lady that seemed in charge, it was a group of students in charge, but it was one lady. She seemed to be running shit more than everybody else. I don't know if that was voluntarily or, you know, some people just got those asshole personalities. So I was like, can I get a countdown? So the guy gives me a countdown. He's like, 1, 2, 3. So I started singing. I was like, uh-huh. So I'm singing, right? The first note I hit, and the ushers, you got it bad. The lady, like the bitch, we're gonna call her we're just gonna call her the bitch. She, whoa, what the fuck? She says to me, she was like, well, she didn't say nothing to me. She looked at the other people, like, that she was running the acapella group with. And I don't know if that look was supposed to be good or bad. So she had gave me a look, and she was like, she looked at them and she looked at them. I don't know if that meant I hit the note good, I sounded good, or I was bad, or I was loud or something. So anyway, I auditioned, whatever. She was like, all right, we'll let you know if you got it or not. You should get an email from us in like the next 2 weeks or something. And if you get an email, it'll let you know, either you got it or you didn't. I was like, okay. So I'm waiting on it. Week 1, week 2, days going by and shit. I'm like, okay, I'm scared. I'm telling everybody, I'm like, I auditioned. I'm really scared. I don't think I got in. I don't think I did good. So I'm excited to join this group, right? Thinking they can sing. Now, I'm not saying I'm the best singer, but I also, like, you also know when somebody sounds bad. Why the fuck? I get an email saying, hey, Jordan, you've been accepted into the group. Please come prepared for the first audition. Please come prepared for our first session. So the sessions was like once a week for like an hour. I think it was like 7 o'clock at night to 8 something. I don't know. Some shit like that. So I was like, okay. So I go to the first session. Everything was decent. Other kids were there. And they basically, during our first meeting, they split everybody up into like their vocal groups. So some of the girls they had as sopranos, some of them they had as alto, some of them they had as mezzo soprano. Then they had the guys, and some guys they had as basses, some were baritones. You know, I was a tenor. I think a tenor 2 is lower than a tenor 1. I think tenor 1 is, you know, a little higher, or has more ease with hitting high notes, but they classify me as a tenor 2. The sessions went is like, how the meetings went was that, you know, we would meet every week and we would be doing songs. They gave us no input on what songs to choose as a group, as a collective, or anything. It was the few motherfuckers that was running the acapella group that chose the songs. Nobody was interested in these songs. I think it was like Honey I'm Good by Andy Grammer. Nah, nah, honey, I'm good. Nah, nah, honey, I'm good. So it was Honey I'm Good by Andy Grammer. And it was some other song. But the songs were not, no. So basically, we were forced to sing those songs every week. It didn't really seem like anybody wanted to sing those songs. But the more we met, the more we just got used to them. Was like, okay, whatever. So we started giving it a little bit of more. I know I wasn't interested in singing those songs. So I don't want to speak for nobody else, but the songs were whack. So we would warm up each week. This is where it went left. So the lady that more so seemed to run everything, she started giving me like a nasty ass attitude. And I'm not the one. Like, don't give me no attitude. I'll call you out. I don't care who you are. So she started giving me this nasty ass attitude, making these slick ass remarks. And she's lucky I didn't go to the school because I'm not a snitch. She started saying things like for instance, like one of our meetings, we all came in or whatever, and she says, "Can everybody take their AirPods off?" But she like emphasized with a nasty ass tone, and she emphasized on it. So everybody looked around, and the only person that was wearing AirPods was who? Jordan. So at this point, she's trying to be funny because you know I'm the only person wearing AirPods. Girl, stop. So I was like, okay, I let that slide. So I was like, okay, I let that slide. And I kept my AirPod in like 2 minutes longer just for her doing it. I kept that shit in. Then I took it out. So I was like, I'm going to let that slide. After that was just like other shit like she was doing and saying. Just like tiny stuff like, guys, can we all stand up? Because Jordan wasn't standing up fast enough. Things like that. It was just like nasty little shit like that she kept doing. I'm like, let me breathe. Let me give this lady a chance because I don't want to go off on her just yet. Yeah, like, what else was she doing? She would, like, give me this stare. Like, she would stare at me with, like, this evil-ass look. Like, she had something she wanted to say, but no, she couldn't say it. Because she know she was going to get... But she had that anger, like, that tension build up in her. You could see it through her eyes. Like, she wanted to say something, but, like, no. Like, let me tread lightly. Yeah, tread lightly. So... She was giving me those looks. She would roll her eyes. I would catch her rolling her eye. Mind you, it was other people, like the people that was running the group. She was one of them. It was the other ones in the group. Like, they was doing slick little stuff too. But they was trying to be more, they were more fake with it. Like, more phony with it. So they would, like, smile in my face and shit. And, like talk to me and stuff still. But I already knew, like, they was in cahoots with her because they were all friends that I guess started that group or however it went. They would be fake as fuck, but her, she made it known. Like, she would be bold with it. Not too bold with it, but she would be bold with it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it was with her. I don't know if, you know, she was on her period. I don't know what she was going through. If it was menopause, her period, mood swings. I'm not sure. The only other thing I could think of that would cause her to act like that is another word. The funny thing is, the acapella group that I'm talking about, certain people from the group follow me on Instagram. Y'all don't fuck with me, but y'all follow me on Instagram.
Listen, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something that the lurker will do. The lurker will watch every single one of your stories. Tuning on to your page, it don't show you that. But guess what? They watching though. They watching every story, right? They probably one of your most first viewers, popping up on your stuff, stalking you, being weird. It's giving real mental illness. It's giving something. What it's giving is, yeah, I'm watching you, but I really don't fuck with you like that.
That's weird as fuck. So I'm like, at this point, they're not following me because they're fans, or they're not following me because they like me. They're following me because they want to be surveillance cameras. That's why they're following me. So I was like, okay. I don't mean to get off topic, but, like, these people follow me, and, like, I'll see them in person around campus or in the cafeteria and shit like that, and they'll walk right by me and not say nothing. But y'all follow me on Instagram and y'all watch my stories. They story lurk. They be lurking on my stories. Y'all weird. So I know they're gonna go run back and probably tell their little friends or tell whoever in the acapella group, but I really don't give a fuck. Sometimes I was just debating, like, it was, instead of it being fun, it would become more of like I already signed up for it, now I gotta attend. It was feeling like a job, like a chore or something. And I wasn't looking forward to it anymore because of her attitude. I just know that when I went there, she was gonna try to target me, call me out, try to embarrass me, try to get all eyes to look at me. But really, she was embarrassing herself. It probably didn't feel like it because she was amongst her friends and her fellow counterparts. But she was embarrassing herself. And thank God she didn't embarrass herself too much, because that would have been the day. So at this point, like, I'm just not feeling a group or whatever. I wasn't feeling a group. I was over it. Plus, I don't think they could sing. Like, if you want to be honest, like I said, I know I'm not the best singer, but they can't sing. They can't. And you're hearing it from me. They can't. Don't join. Start your own acapella group or do vocal lessons, because it's not given. Perfect. They was trying to be pitch perfect. But yeah, I started showing up late. I would show up late. Some days I just wouldn't even show up because I was just like, I don't want to go. I'm sorry. It's not fun. It's corny. What really got it for me, this was more towards the end of the school semester. So more towards the end of the school semester, she got real bold, right? Like, guys, she made a speech. So she stopped the meeting to make a little speech. And she says, guys, keep in mind that you guys... she was basically saying, she was like, I didn't ask for you guys to be here. You guys are here because you wanted to be here. She's like, you auditioned. You want to be here. You need to put in the effort and not have your phones out like during our meetings. Don't do this. Don't do that. And things like that. But I found it funny because I wasn't the only person that would take my phone out. And it's not like I would have my phone out while we're singing and shit like that. It was at little small breaks. Like, it would be times where they would start joking and get off topic. First of all, they were unorganized. They were very unorganized. All over the place. Going all over the place like they had ADHD and shit. So at those moments, I would, pull up my phone and scroll on Instagram or text whoever's text I miss and things like that. It's like every time I pulled out my phone, she wanted to make a speech and call it out. Like, guys, let's put our phones away. And she would give me this, like, evil stare, like, let's put our phones away. And I'm like, bitch, it's other people that's taking their phone out. Stop looking at me before you get embarrassed. She was like, guys, keep in mind that nobody asked you to be here. You're here because you wanted to be here. You auditioned. You wanted to be here. So she was like, guys, you guys can also be kicked out, right? She was like, keep in mind that you can be kicked out if we feel that you're not following, blah, 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 blah. She's talking about me. At this point, I'm like, okay, so she's talking about me and she's trying to be funny. But as she's making this speech, like any other time she was bold. While she was making this speech, she want to be circling around the room, looking all around, but looking at me. I think I ended up making like a little announcement too to counter what she was saying. But it wasn't really effective because, like I said, they seemed like they knew each other or they were more on each other's team than Jordan's, and shit like that. They already, they were familiar faces with each other. Like I said, she was amongst her friends that ran the Acappella group. Plus, because she was running shit, certain people are just gonna be followers and kiss her ass, not me. So she was like, yeah, you can be kicked out. And I was like, and keep in mind that I know you guys run the group, but you are not our mothers, you are not our fathers. You need to treat us with respect. You're not our elders, you are students too. It wasn't really effective. It was actually awkward too, because they was all looking at me like, okay, we heard what you had to say. Okay, cool. But as I'm making my speech, like her and like her people that ran the group, her little friends, they was like bobbing their heads, like acting like they was in agreement with me, but they really wasn't. They was just doing that to be funny. I'm like, okay. So anyway, I pulled her outside to the hall. I was like, hey, can I speak to you for a second? And I forgot what she said. And then I was like, no, I need to speak to you now. You need to watch your mouth. She's like, what do you mean? She's trying to act lost. Like, she's in the hall. She's like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, watch your mouth. You know what you're doing? Watch your mouth. Stop trying to call people out. Stop trying to embarrass some people because it's going to backfire on you. So I'm like, letting her know, I'm like, it's going to backfire on you. And you're not going to be happy. You're going to be embarrassed. You're going to be upset. Especially when I react the way I want to react. So she's like, Jordan, like, but you're doing this. You're doing that. I was like, girl, at this point, I'm like, girl, like, shut the fuck up. And then she tried to, like, give me this lecture, right? She was like, Jordan, I love your voice. Like, you're a good singer. I'm in my head like, girl, I don't need you to tell me that. Like, you got one more time to talk to me crazy and try it in front of everybody. And then I'm going to say what I need to say. And then it's really going to be up. She kept talking. I was like, that's all I had to say. Goodbye. And I'm done. Went back inside the meeting. She came back inside, face red as fuck, looking angry. And that was that. I basically, I had to let her know. So by demeanor and everything. It wasn't aggressive. Because, I'm black. I didn't want to come off too aggressive. After that, she started being, a little more nice. At this point, she started being fake. Trying to, like, pacify me and, like, shit like that. Like, now she was trying to be my friend and talk to me. Because we never spoke to each other. Ever. And things like that. But at this point, I was really over. I didn't want to be in the group. I was dodging performances, like, cause like I said, I don't think they were good. When I say they, I don't mean. I'm not saying the people in the acapella group can't sing, but I'm just saying, what we were singing, we didn't sound good singing. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not saying the people in there couldn't sing, cause like, there's a few people that I follow from the acapella group, and I think that some of them can sing, like, on their own. But I don't think that acapella group can sing. And I don't think they should be singing acapellas at all. I think we had like a winter performance or whatever. These motherfuckers made us perform outside in the freezing fucking cold. Like below zero. I was sick. I really happened to be sick that time. Like, I think I have, like, I don't even know what I had. Something, like, my nose was burning and itching and stuff. Like, it was just bad. So, I really couldn't sing. But I still came to support and, see what it was about. We did do it in the middle of the campus. So, like, some students that were walking by, did stay and watch the performance and shit like that. That was that one. Then we had one final performance. So, basically 2 performances out of the whole year. Singing the same damn songs every damn day, and yeah. So we had another little performance or whatever, and it was like a Christmas caroling thing. And once again, I'm like, why are we Christmas caroling? Not everybody Christmas carols. First of all, my mom just is a Jehovah's Witness, so we don't even celebrate Christmas. But, you know, they didn't give a fuck. So I'm like, okay, so we singing these Christmas carols like in our meetings. I don't know how to sing these, how they go. Guys, oh yeah, I totally forgot to mention, that was the main purpose of this video. The reason why the group was upset, I did not know how to read music. The whole time throughout the semester, I kept saying, I don't know how to read music. They're like, oh, it's easy, just follow along. When the notes go up, you go up. When the notes go down, you sing down. What the fuck? What the fuck? So I'm like, okay. They kept saying that over and over. I'm like, I don't know how to read music. If you wanted somebody that knew how to read music, then you should have made that known at auditions that, hey, you guys need to be capable of reading music before auditioning. Nobody did that. It would be several times in multiple of our meetings that I would just be standing there, like, looking at the words, but you won't see my lips moving, but you'll see everybody else's lips moving and sounding bad. So they would just get upset, like, especially her. She would get upset, and I would be, like, looking up, glancing up, and she'll be giving me these evil looks, like, the acapella group was not good. They were not fun. They were not inviting. They were not caring. Nothing. No hospitality, nothing. It was more so, like, they didn't give a fuck. They couldn't sing themselves. And you're hearing it from me. But, yeah, it wasn't fun. I do not recommend anybody from my school joining that group if they want to sing, or if you want to sing as a hobby. And that's pretty much it. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you go subscribe. That's right. Y'all need to get my followers up. I'm not playing with y'all, because a lot of y'all are watching my videos and not subscribing. Similar to some of the people in, like, my acapella group that follow my Instagram but don't speak to me in person. But, like, was acting like y'all didn't want me in the group, but y'all following me. Why are y'all following me? Please unfollow. And stop watching my stories. That's the second thing. Please stop watching my stories. It's weird. Yeah, and that's it. See you guys next time. Peace.